guys, it's BiggestAGFanEVer here, back again, and today we are here to compare the Disney Frozen Anna Play Series doll to the Disney Frozen Anna Collector Series doll. So if you guys don't know, I have been doing comparisons of all of the Play Series Disney dolls to the Collector Series Disney dolls. And today it is time to do the video for Anna. So let's go ahead and get started. Like all of the other comparisons, the first big differences that we look at are their boxes. The Play Series Anna over here comes in your standard American Girl box versus the Collector Series Anna comes in the Collector Series box. The other big difference is their price point. I will put the current price up of the Play Series Anna right now, and then the price of the Collector Series doll when it was available as well. And then finally, the other big difference is that the Play Series doll is meant for ages 6 and up, whereas the Collector Series doll is made for ages 8 and up. So let's go ahead and get them out of their boxes so that way we can start comparing them. So here they are, both out of the box. Now let's go ahead and zoom in and take a closer look at them from head to toe. So here are the two girlies up close. On this side, we have the Play Series one, and on this side, we have the Collector Series one. As for the dolls themselves, not necessarily their outfits, they are basically identical. There are, I think, only two main differences I noticed between these two dolls. But first, let's do the similarities. Both of the dolls have the Joss face mold, blue eyes, painted on eyelashes and eyebrows, as well as painted on freckles. Very hard to see the freckles from that far away, but the freckles on the two dolls are identical. And then the only difference between their two faces is that the Collector Series Anna actually has a little bit of eyeshadow on, whereas the Play Series Anna does not have any eyeshadow. It is a very, very faint difference between these two dolls. Another actual difference between the two dolls is that the Collector Series one has her ears pierced when she comes to you, versus the Play Series one does not come with her ears pierced. However, you could get them pierced additionally if you guys wanted to. And actually looking at their hair from the side, it kind of looks like the Collector Series doll has a bit more hair than the Play Series one does, but their hair is both red and both dolls' hair feels the same between the two of them. And they both have the exact same front swoop little side bang. And then their hair from the back also looks identical, with maybe the Collector Series one looking a little bit neater. As you can see, there's a couple of like short little pieces here on the Play Series one, but that is being like really nitpicky. Both dolls also actually come with their hair sewn into the dress. I never did remove the Collector Series one, but I did cut the Play Series one hair loose from her actual dress. Speaking of their outfits, now let's go ahead and take a look at them. So here they are side by side. You can see that there are a lot of similarities between the two outfits, but there are also a lot of differences as well. Let's go ahead and start off with the bodice of the dress. Both bodices are black and made of a velvet-like material, and then they both actually have the same identical gold trim detailing on them. The main difference is actually the crystals and the embroidery. You can see that it's actually the same pattern that they used to embroider on both dolls. However, the spacing is different between the two, with the Collector Series one being like spaced really close together versus the Play Series one being spaced further apart. But both of those are embroidered in with the same color green thread. And then, like I said, the Collector one has Swarovski crystals, whereas the Play one, it is all just embroidered on. The next difference to take a look at are actually their sleeves. So the Collector Series sleeves are made out of satin. They are not skin tight. They're like a little bit poofy and bunchy. And then they have some elastic down here at the hands, so that way it looks a little bit more poofier. The Play Series one, this fabric is like a spandex type of stretchy fabric, and it is all like skin tight and clung to the doll. So the sleeves are completely different between the two dolls. Another very big difference you can see are the capes. So first up, the Collector Series cape is much more detailed, starting off with these little clasps up here at the top. So the Collector Series one is actually made out of metal, and it has 4 little Swarovski crystals on it, whereas the Play Series one is made out of plastic, and it does not have any crystals on it. The other main differences is the way that you actually unclasp these. So this one is an actual clasp that you actually have to undo, versus the Play Series one, it does not come undone. In order to get this one off, you actually have to use the little elastic piece to make it come apart, and it looks like that when it is separated. The actual fabrics that are used for the capes are also completely different, and I feel like the best way to show that is to show them from behind. So here are the 2 capes side by side from the back. First up, the Play Series one over here is made out of a satin-like material, and it does have some embroidered detailing up here at the top that goes around. There is nothing else to it. It's just that satin and the embroidered detailing, versus the Play Series one is made out of like a velvet or suede type of material, and it's really soft. It also has the embroidered detailing that is the same as the Play Series one. However, it has this extra detailing of like another trim and then some little pom-poms as well, which is something that the Play Series one does not have anything like. And then finally, the other main difference between the 2 capes is that the Collector Series one actually has some Velcro going up the back. So that way, if you wanted, you could have the cape actually be open in the back, which I think is actually a really nice, cute little feature that they added on to the Collector Series one. Taking their capes off, I wanted to show you that the backs of the dresses are basically identical without their capes on. There are a couple of small little differences, but other than that, they look pretty much the same. They both have the blue sleeves. Like I said, this material is different between the 2 of them. They both have the black velvet backing with the little trim gold detailing. And then the bottoms of the skirts back here are basically the same. They are both made out of a satin-like material. However, the satin material that's used on the Collector's doll is definitely higher quality than the Play Series doll, as the Play Series doll one is a lot thinner. However, I will say I do like that both of the ends of the dresses are finished nicely and they aren't just serged. And then finally, the pattern on the 2 dresses is actually identical, but the only difference is that the Collector Series one, the pattern is actually embroidered on, which adds a really nice level of extra detail, versus the Play Series one, it is just printed onto the fabric. And then obviously the Collector Series one has a bunch of Swarovski crystals on it, versus the Play Series one, which has none. And the final little difference is that the Collector Series one, this purple down here at the bottom actually has glitter pressed into it, versus the Play Series one is just all plain. The dresses on the 2 dolls are the same length, and the capes on the 2 dolls you can see are also the exact same length as well. So now looking at their dresses from the front at the bottom, like I said already, the fronts are very similar to the backs of these dresses. So basically the similarities and differences are the same as what I have basically already said. Something else that I would like to just point out as well is because of like the glitter that's pressed into here, this dress definitely likes to be like more full and poofy, versus this one, which will just kind of like fall flat. But you can also see from the front that there are a lot more Swarovski crystals on the front of this dress than there were at the back of the dress. And then obviously, like I said, the Play Series one has no Swarovski crystals on it. Then finally, we have to take a look at their boots. I don't really want to take the boots off of these dolls, as I think that it might ruin the Collector Series with the Swarovski crystals. I don't want them to like pop off if I take the boots off of her. So we'll just take a look at them from this angle. The boots are very similar between the two dolls. They're both made of a black pleather material, the same fuchsia pink soles at the bottoms. The only main difference between the two shoes is that the Collector Series one, this detailing is embroidered on, versus the Play Series one, it is just printed on and flat. And then secondly, the Collector Series one obviously has 3 Swarovski crystals on each shoe, versus the Play Series one has no Swarovski crystals. However, the pattern that are on these two are both identical, and they both have Velcro at the back to help you get it on and off your dolls. Then finally, let's go ahead and take a look at the underwear. The underwear between these two dolls are both identical. They are both just light blue cotton underwear. But I think from this angle, you can also see the quality difference between the two satins that are used. You can see that the Collector Series one, you can see the embroidery, and that it's all just plain blue on the inside, versus the Play Series one, you can see like the screen print design on the other side kind of, and it's a lot thinner and cheaper quality than the Collector Series one. However, that is of course to be expected because of the price difference of these two dolls. So here is one more final look at the two dolls from the front. And then here is one more final look at both of them from the back as well. And I guess that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon so you'll be notified every single time that I upload. And be sure to comment down below if you guys have either the Collector or the Play Series version of Anna. And if you don't, which one would you rather have? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.